Have you ever said something in anger and instantly regretted it? Maybe you shouted at your partner. Maybe you lashed out at your child. Maybe you broke something or someone's trust. What if I told you anger isn't the real problem? The real problem is how we deal with anger. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're going to unpack anger, one of the most misunderstood emotions. We'll explore what causes it, what it costs you, and most importantly, how to manage it effectively with real-life strategies that actually work. Let's get started. Anger, the emotion we all experience. Lots 45 for you. Let's start by clearing up a big myth. Anger is not always bad. It's not a weakness. It's not a flaw in your personality. It's not something only toxic people have. Anger is normal. It's part of being human. In fact, anger is often a healthy emotional response to something that feels unfair, threatening, disrespectful, or painful. When someone crosses your boundaries, or life throws one injustice after another at you, anger is your brain saying, "This is not okay." It releases adrenaline, raises your heart rate, sharpens your focus, and prepares you to act. But here's the key. Anger is a messenger, not a guide. It tells you something's wrong, but if you let it take the wheel, you're headed for disaster. What anger is really costing you? Uncontrolled anger destroys more than moments. It destroys connections, careers, and even health. Let's look at what happens when anger goes unchecked. Arguments become personal attacks. Children become afraid of your tone. Relationships become battlegrounds. Your body stays in a state of stress. Your mind becomes clouded with resentment. Research shows chronic anger is linked to heart disease, anxiety, weakened immunity, and depression. Even worse, you start to feel like you're not in control anymore. That rage owns you. That guilt follows you. And each time you say, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to," a piece of trust gets chipped away. So yes, anger might feel powerful in the moment, but what does it leave behind? Understanding the root. Now let's go deeper. Why do we get angry in the first place? You might think it's because someone said something rude or didn't follow through or pushed your buttons. But anger isn't just about what happened. It's about how we interpret what happened. Anger often comes from 1. Hurt. You feel rejected, unimportant, or unloved. 2. Fear. You feel threatened emotionally or physically. 3. Frustration. You feel powerless or stuck. Here's an example. Your partner forgets your birthday. You snap. But what's underneath? Maybe you feel unseen, unimportant, or unloved. Your coworker interrupts you. You explode. But what's really going on? You feel disrespected, invisible, devalued. Recognizing the real emotion beneath your anger is how you reclaim power over it. Let's bust a few common myths about anger. If I don't let my anger out, I'll explode. Truth. Releasing anger isn't the same as expressing it destructively. There are healthy ways to release it. I'm just an angry person. That's who I am. Truth. No one is born angry. You learned how to respond that way. And anything learned can be unlearned. People deserve my anger. Truth. Maybe they do. But your response is your responsibility. You don't manage your anger for them. You do it for your peace. Signs you have an anger problem. Still not sure if you need anger management? Ask yourself, do you yell more than you want to? Do you often regret your tone or words? Do people around you seem scared or avoidant? Do you feel like you're always on edge? Have you broken things, thrown things, or hit things in rage? These are red flags, not signs of failure, but signs that something needs your attention. The 6 tools to manage your anger. Now let's get to the good part. How to manage anger before it manages you. Tool 1, the power pause. When anger rises, pause. Count to 10. Breathe deeply. Let your body calm down before your mouth opens up. Tool 2, name the emotion. Say out loud or to yourself, "I'm not just angry. I'm feeling hurt. I'm scared of being rejected." Naming it disarms it. Tool 3, move your body. Take a walk, do 10 push-ups, dance, shake it off. Movement releases stress chemicals and clears your mind. Tool 4, change the scene. If you're about to explode, walk away. Say, I need a moment to cool down, then we'll talk. That's maturity, not avoidance. Tool 5, use I statements. Don't say you never listen. Say, I feel frustrated when I'm not heard. You lower the defense and open real dialogue. Tool 6, let go, forgive. Forgiveness isn't about excusing bad behavior. It's about freeing yourself from emotional chains. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. How anger shows up in relationships. Let's be honest, anger hits hardest in the relationships we care about most. With your partner, with your children, with your parents, with your closest friends. Because anger often covers vulnerability. Instead of saying, I miss you, we say, you never call me. Instead of saying, I feel unimportant, we say, you always ignore me. Learn to speak from your truth, not from your wounds. Let your loved ones in. Let them see your real emotions, not just the fire that covers them. Anger in parenting, break the cycle. If you're a parent, this part is crucial. When children grow up in a home where anger is explosive, unpredictable, or cold and silent, they either become angry adults themselves or live in fear and self-doubt. Be honest with yourself. Are you parenting out of love or out of frustration? Instead of yelling, try kneeling down to their eye level, using calm, firm tones, describing your feelings, not their flaws. Remember, you're not just raising kids, you're raising future adults. You're going to slip up. You'll get angry again. You'll say something you regret. That doesn't make you a failure. It makes you human. What matters is what you do next. Do you apologize? Do you reflect? Do you grow? Anger management is not a destination. It's a skill you build, one moment at a time. Choose peace every day. Let's end with this. Anger is not your enemy. It's your teacher. It's asking you to look inside, to understand your pain, to speak your truth without burning the room down. So next time anger comes knocking, don't slam the door. Don't let it crash the house either. Open the door, sit it down, and say, I hear you, but I choose peace. You are not your temper. You are your choices. And today, you're choosing to be better, not bitter. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. What's one thing that triggers your anger, and how do you plan to deal with it differently now? Until next time, breathe deep, speak softly, and carry peace with you.